Hi guys, welcome to the vlog, and we're starting off strong because I have someone to introduce you. Are you ready for a whole lot of sweetness? Look at this guy. Before we all get too excited, this is Cachito. He's not our dog, he's the dog of our friends who left to Japan for their trip. And so Cachito is staying with us for around 10 days. It's been 2 days now, and all I can say is that he's such a sweet little boy. He's still a puppy of 6 months young, and honestly, he's just a ball full of joy, and he's so cute, and well, I'm already so in love. As you know, I already had some adventure. Okay, I'm gonna put you down because you're getting a bit impatient. As you know, I already had some adventures of trying to dog sit in the past. But this time is different because this time I know it's a dog of our friend and it's not a dog of some random people. So I know that I will see him again. And so I let myself get attached to him a little bit more because normally I know that I can attach to an animal very easily and very fast. So I try not to do it to protect myself. It's actually something that Ziet recommended to me, but I agree with it 100%. This time, however, I am his auntie and I will see him on multiple occasions. And probably I will dog sit him again, and so I can just get attached to him a little bit more. And so I already treat him like, I don't know, my third nephew, because I already have 2 fur nephews at home in Poland. So yeah, he's just one more. And it's also a good try for us because we've been thinking of getting a pet for the longest time. And I always hesitate whether we are ready or not. And so this is a perfect try for us to see what it comes with to have a pet, to own a pet, because it's not always just the good sides. It's also all of the responsibility that comes with it. And so having him for a bit over a week is kind of like a reminder to me that yeah, it's nice to have a pet, it's nice to have him around, he's super cute and it's lovely to look at him, but it also comes with having the walks when it rains. You have to arrange and plan when you want to go out. You have to feed him, he can destroy things around the house, which happens with animals. Animals are only animals, etc, etc. You know what I'm talking about. And so yeah, I'm very happy to have him and enjoy this, but also it's very good to remember all of the responsibility that comes with owning a pet. He's still a little puppy, so he still lets me carry him around. He's kind of chill as well. And he's super cute. Also, yes, as you might have probably noticed already, this time I'm vlogging in English. I'm trying something new. For a very silly reason is that I feel like I express myself more freely in English lately, and I don't want to be that person who moved abroad, but unfortunately most of the time right now I do speak in English. I speak in Polish mostly to my family every few days, and then my daily life right now is happening in English and in French. And I noticed when I was blogging in Polish that I would sometimes make a direct translation from English, or I would be missing a word when I had this word or the phrase exactly in English. And so I will try this one, I will see what suits me better, and based on that I'll decide whether I should go back to Polish or just continue in English. And since I'm already in my yapping mode, I thought that I will show you 2 newest additions to this apartment. Some videos ago I showed you our place. It was furnished in a very basic way because we moved into an empty apartment and we had to buy all of the furniture ourselves. But I think that we're doing very well, and right now most of the items that are missing is decoration. One thing that I really wanted to update was my desk situation. As you might know, sorry, I'm gonna put you on a tripod. As you probably know, I work mostly from home, like 99% of the time I'm working from home. And so I always wanted some proper layout, desk situation that will make my life and work easier. There are two things about it, is that a long time ago I've already bought the desk where you can actually work while standing up. That I sometimes do, especially when I have problems with my back. But I've always had troubles organizing the desk. I hate working when it's messy. It makes me less concentrated, it really disturbs me. And before I would have two screens, laptop, keyboard, lots of cables. Both of them would be standing on their own legs, and so it would be like a lot. The clutter was real. And so I bought this arm for two screens. It gave me a lot of space in here, knowing that this desk is not too big because it only is 1 meter long. I actually needed the desk space. And so with this arm for two screens, it gave me a lot of additional space in here. So I could actually buy this thing. This is from IKEA, this is from Amazon, by the way. And this little shelf worked wonders, because all of my, you know, little things that you're using while working, like a pen, sometimes I would see some cuticle, so I like to cut it out. So, you know, little tools for nails, calendars, agendas, whatever, I can all put it in here and just forget that it exists. So all the things that are not really organized are hidden in here. Laptop is in here, then keyboard is in here. When I finish working, and I can hide everything and pretend that all of these cables, or most of these cables, do not exist, and it's much more clean, much more aesthetic, and it also makes me feel like working from home so much more. And the second thing that you might remember is the fact that we did not have a bed, which we do now. Woo! Big success. I mean, partial success, because we bought a new bed. As you can see, it's this nice, let me get closer, nice green color with this nice material. I actually really love it. But we bought a new bed and we couldn't really buy the mattress yet, because we want to go to like a proper mattress shop, choose the one that is perfect for the both of us. Like, I want a mattress that is really hard right now. So we have a bed, we've upgraded to the queen size, but the mattress is still like a standard double bed. So that's something that has to be still changed, but we're getting there, slowly getting there. Something that's absolutely the favorite part of this bed is the fact that it's the bed with the storage space in here. This is why it also took us a while to find a bed that would meet all of the criteria. I mean, look at all of this storage. It's just wonderful. And so that's why it took us a while. I wanted to find a bed that would have this option, have this function, would have the proper size, would have the color I liked, because I didn't want something beige or, you know, gray or whatever. I wanted something in color, and would fit in our budget. Like, taking all of this into consideration, it was not that easy, so I'm really glad that we could find something at the end.
So, I eat it like this. J'ai ici mon éloté. Honnêtement, ça a l'air très gourmand quand même, très appétissant. Vous en pensez quoi?
T'es mort toi aussi. Hello from my kitchen. I thought that since it's lunchtime and I didn't really have breakfast either today, I'm gonna show you my idea for breakfast that recently I'm doing every day, or at least every other day. It's my hyperfixation breakfast. I don't mind having a hyperfixation in the sense that if I like something and I eat it every day for a month, I'm totally okay with it. Even better, I can prepare the dough for these pancakes in batches and then just have them in my fridge, but that's not the case today. So I'll show you from the scratch what do I use and what do I need for these pancakes. Yeah, I already said it's like some sort of like cottage cheese pancakes, I guess. In Poland we have this cheese that is called twaróg, which I think closest thing would be cottage cheese, but it's a bit more firm. And in France I did not really find an equivalent for it, but I found something similar enough that is called faisselle, something like this. Mine is from Lidl, but I saw it in multiple stores around Paris. And so most of the time I'm just using this instead of that cheese. If you're in Poland or some like Eastern European store, you can look for twaróg dough, which would be the best option. So basically that's the final version, that's the final product. I usually eat it on the floor with maple syrup and some fruits, and this time I've added seasonal fruits of fig, plum and some kiwi. And I thought that while I am eating I will tell you a little bit about my recent struggles, health struggles. As some of you may know, it's been a while that I am actually trying to find a reason of why my hair is falling, and it's falling quite a lot. It's not uncommon with women who turn 30 or around their 30s, but it also runs in my family. My mom has a very thin hair, my grandma had very thin hair, and now I guess it's my turn. But I told myself that there must be a reason for that. There's no way that my hair just fall out like this. And then my skin a few years back got really bad when never in my life I had problems with my skin. And so I decided that there must be some reason for that. And a few years back, I suppose 3 years back, I did go to an endocrinologist. I think that's the name of the doctor in English. The doctor from hormones, basically, because I thought, okay, skin and hair, it must be related to hormones. So he ran a few tests. It was a really nice guy. He worked in an American hospital, so I went there because back in the days I didn't really feel comfortable about my French. So I was hoping that he's gonna speak English. His English was not great. He ran a few tests, didn't really explain me well what he was doing and why, and he just told me, yeah, you can just go on a peel, maybe that will calm down your acne. As you may imagine, that solution is not perfect and it should never be solved like this. I took the contraception for a little bit because I was really desperate, my skin was really bad. It didn't really do anything for me. If only it made me feel very tired and my libido just went to hell. And so I was like, after a few months, I decided to come off of it and kind of stopped or put on hold looking for a reason until a few months ago when we went for holidays with a group of our friends, and then I spoke to a friend of mine who recommended me a doctor specializing in this problem, generally like alopecia and anything related to alopecia. and I signed up to this doctor, but I found a date to see him for January 2027. Not even the next. This was in June or July of 25. But this kind of made me think again and try to solve this problem, this issue. I put myself on minoxidil. I found an endocrinologist that I had to wait for a while, and that just happened a week ago. I'm gonna say something that might be a bit controversial, but in my case, it's not the first time that it's happening. I prefer going to doctors who are young. I am under the impression that a lot of older doctors, despite their experience, they do not really update the knowledge necessarily. At least really that was my experience. And so instead of looking a bit more in depth, they would just give you the simplest solution. Whereas this doctor of mine, he's a younger guy, he must be in his 30s. He gave me a full set of exams to do, starting from, what's the word for it in English? Ultrasound. So ultrasound of my ovaries, ultrasound of my thyroid. He gave me a full set of blood tests, a whole blood panel, to exclude things like PCOS, to look for the reason for my hair falling and my skin getting so bad, which I am very happy about. And yesterday I went to have an ultrasound, the ovarian ultrasound, and it turns out that all the things that are happening to me might be because of the PCOS. Not yet 100% confirmed. And as much as it sounds scary to me, because of course it comes with some health consequences, some future problems with getting pregnant, etc., it reassures me that I'm not just crazy, that it's not just my nature, that my hair's falling, it's not just genetics whatsoever, that there might be an actual reason within my body for these types of things to happen. So that's the plan for the next few months, is that I have this big blood tests, I have a few more exams, I have the ultrasound of the thyroid, I have another visit with the same doctor in January. No matter what it is, at least I will know. On this bittersweet note, I'm gonna finish my food and move on with some more work. I'm in a car, Zit's in the car, midday during the week, and this can only mean one thing, that we are going to the gym. How are you feeling, Zitka, today?
I'm feeling good. Feeling awesome.
Why it took you, like you're so shocked that I'm asking how are you?
No, because I'm focused on the like on driving. That's why.
Zit is driving. Zit is being the driver. I'm being the passenger princess. And yes, we're gonna go get some workout in, because last 2 days I really didn't work out that much because I was really feeling unwell. But time to change that. We finished the gym. Sorry if there's noise, but there's a big market behind us that is wrapping up. But Ziad decided that since he had a really good session he's gonna treat himself with pastry.
No, I did not have any good session or whatever. I just like felt like it last week. And right now, since it's open, I was like, yeah, okay,
there's
why
a
not?
really good bakery next to our gym, so fair enough.